Hi, it's Joy Taylor, proud promoter of Purium, and I'm excited today because I get to talk with the VP of Sales and Marketing of Purium, and that is David Litt. Hi, David.
Hey, Joy. Thanks for having me.
Thank you for taking time because we have so many new people looking at Purium as a business opportunity, and we have great products. We have an amazing website. People love what we have to offer. But as a discerning business person thinking about committing to a company, there are a lot of questions, and sometimes it takes a little time to do due diligence. So the intention really of just having this conversation with you is to go a little bit deeper into why someone might choose Purium as a reoccurring income stream. And
Great.
so I appreciate it. And I do want to also just introduce you a little bit more because people need to know that you have 25 years experience in sales and marketing. You were VP. I read it all. You were VP of a Fortune 500 company in the marketing.
Yeah,
You've owned your own spa and actually carried the Purium products there, a successful
absolutely.
spa. And you really know the nuances of not just sales, but the direct selling and the network marketing industry.
Sure.
So,
Well, thanks for the kind overview, and I'm ready.
well, you're ready. You took on a big project with Purium, and I think that you probably have had many offers to take on great projects, but you said yes to Purium Health products. And my first question is why? What drew you to this company?
Well, I've known David Sandoval since the year 2000, and so I'm a huge believer in his products. Like you said, I owned a spa. The only products that I carried in the spa were the Purium products. So my family's been using these products for the better part of 15 years. I've seen clients, customers of mine at my spa have great success, and I really believe in what we're doing. I'm a huge believer in superfood nutrition. Actually, when I first reconnected with David Sandoval, I had five other clients and just continued to fire them all until I was down to Purium because I felt like it was the biggest and best opportunity.
The biggest and best opportunity, and that's what we're all looking for.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, as you said, I've worked for Fortune 500 companies, so people toss around the idea of $1 billion company. I've worked for several.
Mhm.
Uh, I've also worked for, Inc. 5000 companies, and Purium is one of them, but I've worked for another one as well, and worked for some old companies and in the network marketing space, out of the network marketing space, own my own business. So I've had the good fortune over my career to see a lot and to have a pretty good sense of what will and won't work. And I knew that Purium had everything in place and all the trends were moving toward us. So I could see the size and the scope of the opportunity, and I really feel like we're just getting warmed up.
Yeah, so you mentioned David Sandoval, obviously the other co-founder, Amy Venner. I'm really attracted to their values, their integrity, and my goodness, their determination. So Purium's been around about 23 years. Can you talk a little bit more, speak to the leadership of the company and, faith,
Sure.
belief around that? Yeah.
Yeah, I believe our 24-year anniversary is later this month. And, they say that time either promotes you or exposes you. So the longer you know somebody, the better sense you have of who that person is and, what their values are. And there's no question that starting with Dave, his values and his focus, he's a man on a mission, and we just happen to have a marketing system around that mission, whereas so many companies are really just a compensation plan twist or an idea or a concept, then looking for a mission, looking for products. So I feel really good. Dave's philosophy is the exact same as it was 24 years ago, and I'm glad the marketplace is coming around to it, and I'm glad that we have such a great promotional vehicle around it now, and that's the reason that the company is growing so fast.
I like what you say that the marketplace is coming towards Purium. Purium's such a pioneer, and on the website it talks a lot about the trends and Purium being ahead of the curve on the trends, but having that background and that experience. What else would you say really makes Purium unique from a wellness standpoint? Let's start there. Why would people choose Purium products over other products on the shelf?
Well, I like to say every story needs to have a good villain, and we've got one of the worst villains out there, which is processed foods. So most of the food that we consume on a regular basis not only has too much salt and sugar and fat, but now all of the artificial ingredients, artificial colors and flavors and sweeteners and binders and fillers and hormones and pesticides and irradiated and genetically modified ingredients. I mean, there's just all sorts of crazy chemicals that our bodies don't know what to do with. They're not really food at all. And so if that's the problem, and I believe it's the problem, then the solution has to be the exact opposite. And so that's a very simple nutritional concept that is actually quite hard to execute and that most people don't even get, most formulators don't get. So that's always been Dave's philosophy, is 100% all natural, as close to the ground as possible. And, that's why he processes the product, right at the farm. And, so we do things other companies don't do. And that's why our product is so much cleaner and so much more effective.
I was just going to show on the website Purium's potency commitment and purity commitment. And just right before this, for anyone who hasn't watched the Farm to Family video, that's the key right there, getting to know David and Amy and a sense of how clean the products are. It's what drew me, and I'm really discerning.
Yeah, no question. And it's a great video. It gives you a glimpse into who they are. And I love how spontaneous and authentic the video itself is as well. You get to see, some of the people that we work with at the facility and at the farms. And so, it's a great piece. It's a great piece.
So David, maybe you can talk a little bit about why someone who is looking for a reoccurring income stream, indirect sales, affiliate marketing, or network marketing would choose Purium. What would you say are some differentiators that we offer?
Everyone eats every day. So we have a pretty big marketplace, and I don't think anyone's going to stop eating anytime soon. So going back to that idea of processed foods, we have a different philosophy and a real solution with our clean, green superfoods. And I say that at the core of every great network marketing company is a product experience that's so positive, that's so profound, that you'd share it with somebody else, even if you didn't get paid. And that's very hard to find, to have a product experience that's so positive that you want to tell other people whether you get paid or not. And that's what we have, especially with our 10-day transformation. In just 10 days, you can really feel the potency and the purity and the results and effects of the product. And so then you want to share it with other people. And that leads right into the marketing system, the gift card marketing concept. And so that's the 1-2 punch, is we've got these great products that work. And then we've got the gift card marketing system that makes it easy to share your experience and your enthusiasm for the program.
So a little bit about the gift card marketing. Do you want to talk to that a little bit?
Sure.
Yeah, I mean,
Sure.
I love the idea of an unlimited budget. So
Yeah, well, we keep on advancing and upgrading this program. And so, the concept started from my spa. I owned a spa, and I used to offer free treatments, and that was the way that I got people into the facility. It's experiential marketing, the idea of giving something of value to somebody, and then they're willing to, permission marketing, willing to, learn more, try more. And so, education is great, but experience really trumps education. And so the original concept was, let's give them the experience of using these products. Why sample a little thing when you can sample a full experience? And so that was the concept of the gift card, and we keep on adding to it and evolving it and simplifying it and upgrading it. And so we have two new innovations that we just launched here this month. The first is our loyalty gift card. So we have a $50 loyalty gift card tied to our core 3 products. And that loyalty gift card is a gift card from the company to a new member, allowing them to get $50 off. It's really their 4th purchase after they enroll. So I don't have time to go into the details of that, but the loyalty gift card is a new program that's going to be focused on retention, be focused on getting people through the process with consistent usage. And we know that if people use our products for 3, 4, 5, 6 months, they're going to ultimately use our products for 3, 4, 5, 6 years. The second innovation is what you talked about at the beginning there, which was the unlimited gift card concept. And so our launch packs, our biggest packs, our promoter packs, we offer 100 gift cards. Each gift card's worth $50. That's a $5,000 marketing value. And we just upgraded that to an unlimited gift cards program for 1 full year. So if you enroll today in Purium with a launch pack, not only do you get your 100 gift cards to start, but if you get all 100 gift cards redeemed, Purium will send you 100 more gift cards absolutely free. And so having an unlimited marketing budget really opens up the floodgates to what is possible as far as promoting. So we're in the marketplace looking for all sorts of people, but certainly online marketers, serious network marketers, entrepreneurs, business people, or anybody who is excited about sharing the idea of good health. We're going to put our money where our mouth is and continue to pay for your marketing efforts for a full year. So $999, you join, you get a whole bunch of fantastic products, and then you get an unlimited gift card marketing budget. So it's something nobody else is doing. So nobody else has figured out how to do, version 1.0 of our gift card marketing system. And we're on really like version 6.0 now as far as our gift card program.
And you mentioned something earlier about retention, which is so important, because what we're looking for, what a lot of people are looking for, is reoccurring residual income.
Yeah.
Yeah. And
that's the magic. I mean, and that's what makes, health and wellness businesses the most successful in our industry, is because, once people have that great experience, they get an emotional connection to the product. They want to continue using that product. And especially since ours are really food products as much or more than nutritional products, you've got the transfer spend opportunity where, the money comes out of the food budget rather than the nutrition budget, which makes it easier to continue to use our products. And then you feel so fantastic using natural products versus processed products that you want to continue to use our products. So our goal, as with all businesses, is to try to have people stay in the business longer, use the products for a longer period of time, which makes more residual income for our leaders and promoters.
What about the future of Purium? Talk about residual. What are some of the short-term and long-term goals for the company? What do you see?
Sure.
Yeah.
So we've had the good fortune of being on the Inc. 5000 list in 2013. We were on the Inc. 5000 list again in 2014. I'm confident, based on the sales numbers from last year, that we'll be on the Inc. 5000 list again. So that puts us in some pretty rare company. There aren't many companies in the history of American business that have been on the Inc. 5000 list 3 years in a row. And I don't see any reason why we won't be on the list again in 2016, 2017, and for the foreseeable future. So everybody eats every day. Everyone needs these all-natural products. With the innovations that we have with our gift card marketing system, we're going to continue to do what we do. And people are looking for all-natural, non-GMO, organic alternatives. And, we're a safe place to find good quality food, and people appreciate that. They get the results. They find it easy to share. So, I think we've got the right formula. And then ultimately, it's about tackling the world. Everybody eats all around the world. And so, we are open in the United States and Canada. We're also open in Europe. And ultimately, I'm sure we'll be open in other countries as well.
Well, we're excited about growing. I'm excited about growing with Purium, and see this as such a long-term opportunity. It just keeps growing. It's been very natural for me. And I'm grateful to be aligned with such quality people, yourself included.
Well, thanks for being on board, and it's a reflection of the quality of the business that we have, that we can attract people like you and Kirk and others on your team currently, and other people that may be watching this video. It doesn't matter. You don't have to be a nutritional expert. You don't have to be a business expert. You don't have to be a network marketing expert. All you need to do is try our products for 10 days, 20 days, 30 days, 90 days, whatever it may be. Try the products, and you'll have an experience that will make you feel compelled, not just interested, not just excited, but literally compelled to tell other people about it. And that's where those gift cards come in place. So, that's what we're going to do. We're going to keep doing it. And 2016 is going to be our breakout year. So as much success as we've had in the last 3 years, we're just warming up. And so it's a very exciting time for us right now.
It's exciting. David, thank you.
All right. Excellent. Thanks for having me, Joy.
Yeah, and hey, it is a breakout year, and if you want to break out with us, we'd really love to work with you. And so connect with whoever showed you the video here, and we have a fabulous team of leaders from Purium itself all the way throughout the field, and we love working together, educating and empowering people to greater success. So thanks again, David.
Good stuff. Thanks, Joy.
All right, be well and share.